Yes, I know I'm late. Before anyone says, Mr. Duncan, you are late, I know I'm late. I've noticed that I am late today. Here we go again. Yes, it is another English Addict live from the birthplace of English, which just happens to be, oh my goodness, England. Wow, 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 wow. Hello. Oh, here we go again. Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? Are you feeling happy today? I hope you are feeling happy. I hope you have a spring in your step and a big smile on your face. Here we go again. Yes, it is another English Addict with myself, Mr. Duncan. For those wondering who this strange looking man is on your screen right now, my name is Duncan. I talk about English. I teach English. We discuss the English language. We talk about all sorts of things. In fact, I am not your usual English teacher. There are some different things going on here, and one of the biggest differences of all is that we are live right now. Yes, I know I am a little bit late today. I'm slightly late because I've been rushing around. I've had a busy week. I had my birthday on Wednesday, and then yesterday we went away for the day. We had a lovely day. Oh, I will say one thing. The weather this week has been amazing. We have had some wonderful weather, some dramatic weather as well. It's been a very mixed week for weather, to be honest. We've had all sorts of weather. It's been hot, it's been humid. We've also had a lot of rain, a lot of thunder and lightning at night. But yesterday we had a super duper day. I will tell you more about that later on. Here we go again. Yes, we have made it all the way to the end of the week. It's Friday. Yes, we've made it all the way to the end of the week, and I hope you are feeling good today. Ooh. Oh, the weather today is not too good. It's gloomy, cloudy. It's still quite hot as well. However, we are indoors. You may have noticed already I am in the studio. Did you see our little video message that we left yesterday showing you where we were? We had a little trip yesterday. I will be honest with you. One of the things I've been really missing during this crazy period of time is the ability to drive off and enjoy the scenery of a different place. Now, I know what you're going to say, Mr. Duncan, you already live in a nice place. However, it is also nice to explore. It is nice to get out and about. And that's what we did yesterday. So Steve has been off this week as well. So we took the opportunity yesterday to go to one of our most favourite places. Can you guess where that place is? Well, if you watched yesterday's message, you will know exactly where we were yesterday. We went to one of our most favourite places, a place called Lake Vyrnwy, which is in Wales. It is the most amazing place, a beautiful, scenic part of Wales. And also we went on a little walk as well, and we took in some of the beautiful landscape and also some of the beautiful sights as well. And here you can see this is something that I recorded yesterday on my mobile phone as we were walking along one of the small rivers near to Lake Vyrnwy. And you can see the sun was out yesterday and everything was looking lovely, very tranquil. There were some people around. There were a lot of visitors. I must be honest with you, there were many visitors yesterday. Of course, we were also visiting as well. So I'm not complaining because I know that we were also visiting that particular place. And of course, as I mentioned, there he is. Oh, hello, Mr. Steve. We can see you. But what is over here? Oh, let's have a look, shall we? Ah, I see. There is the famous Lake Vyrnwy Dam. So there it is, the dam that sometimes is overflowing with water. But as you can see there, because we've had quite a lot of sunlight, a lot of hot sunshine, and also a lot of rain as well. I was surprised. I was very surprised that there was no water flowing over the edge of the dam. But there it is, the dam at Lake Vyrnwy, looking very nice. We did also manage to get something to eat as well. We went to a nearby place to get some coffee, and then later on we went along to the hotel that we normally stay at. If we are visiting this place, we normally stay over. However, at the moment, things are not normal. So instead, we actually sat outside. So the hotel actually has, well, what they've done is they have created a large picnic area. So people can still visit the hotel and they can sit outside and they can enjoy some food outdoors. And you will notice once again Mr. Steve sitting at one of the tables. There he is. So as you can see, there were tables outside for us to sit at, and also they were selling food outside as well. So we were able to sit down quite comfortably and also quite safely as well. So there was social distancing taking place. As you can see, all of the seats and the tables were quite far away from each other. And that was what we did yesterday afternoon. After having a lovely walk, and here is Mr. Steve. Have a look closely at Mr. Steve. Can you see him sitting by the lake? So there he is yesterday, wearing his shorts. Now, I know some people get very excited when they see Mr. Steve's shorts. I don't want you to get too excited, but I know that many people do get rather excited when they see Mr. Steve in his shorts. And of course, I was also there as well, sitting by the lake as well. And that is actually where we recorded our little message yesterday. So we actually recorded a short video message yesterday. I don't know if you saw it, but it is now available on my YouTube channel. And as I mentioned, there is also social distancing taking place as well. And you can notice from this particular sign, in fact, this was something that we found on our table. So you can see that Wales has some very strict laws concerning social distancing. So just like we used to do in England, 2 meters apart is the distance that you have to keep. However, I think here in England it is now 1 meter. But in Wales, the laws are slightly different. So you can't meet in large groups. You have to stay far away from other people. You have to keep your distance. However, it was safe to sit outside and enjoy a meal, or maybe some light refreshments, which is what we did yesterday. There you can see. So that is where we actually sat yesterday, and we had a lovely trip. We went to one of our most favourite places, Lake Vyrnwy, and that is one of the photographs I took yesterday, looking through the dam into the distance. I always think that the tower in the distance always looks a little bit like Rapunzel's tower, the tower in which Rapunzel was kept prisoner. I always think so. So there it was. That was what we did yesterday. We are actually going to do a little bit more of that tomorrow. I've just noticed something. My camera has stopped working. How strange. I've had some strange problems recently with my camera equipment, and I've just noticed that my camera has just stopped working. How strange. There are some very strange things happening at the moment. In fact, there might be a problem with my live stream right now. Something has actually gone wrong. Please excuse me if you can't hear me. There is a reason for it, and that is because my live stream has stopped working. I knew there was going to be a problem today. I really did. I had a horrible feeling that something was going to go seriously wrong. And guess what? It has. It has gone wrong. Oh dear. That's not good. I think it might be all right now. Are we back? Oh, it looks like it's working again. No, I still don't have my main camera. It stopped working completely. Something terrible has happened here. You might be able to hear me, but unfortunately I can't operate my computer. It has literally stopped working as I'm standing here in front of you, unfortunately. So I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do right now. Come on. Interesting. So the first thing you're going to notice is I look very strange, you see? That's what's happened. That's what's happened. I had a horrible feeling today something was going to go wrong, and guess what? It has. If you remember last week, we had a few problems last week with the camera as well. Some things were going wrong last week with the camera, and I think the same thing is actually happening today. I think we might have a slight problem with one of my cameras in the studio, for which I apologise. Everyone is saying, Mr. Duncan, everything is all right. Well, from where I'm sitting, things do not look all right. Definitely not. And it's the same problem again that I had the other day, which was the main camera. Very interesting. Just a moment, I'm going to try something. If this doesn't work, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Interesting. Very intriguing. Very strange. I did test the equipment before I came on, and everything was working all right. Ah, oh, okay then. It looks as if we are back to normal. I do apologise for that. I'm very sorry. I'm ever so sorry, but it looks like it's working okay now. There is obviously a fault. There is something wrong with this computer. It might be the computer. It might also be something to do with one of my cameras. I think there is a slight problem. Anyway, it seems to be working now. Thank goodness. We are back. I apologise for that. I'm very sorry. It's not very professional, is it? Anyway, we're back. Yes, I'm here. I can see myself now. That's good. I'm always relieved to see that everything is now working all right. Almost. Here we go then. We are back. Oh yes, 2:25 in the afternoon. For those wondering if this is live, it is definitely live. Can you tell? I don't know what happened then, but I do apologise. Hello to the live chat. Oh, can I say hello to the live chatters? I might as well, I suppose. Now we are here together. Luis Mendez. Oh, guess what, Luis? You are first on today's live chat. Please keep working. Please don't break down. Whatever it is that went wrong, please don't break down. Don't stop working. Keep working. Keep going. Don't stop. We have the sentence game today, by the way, if we make it that far. We also have some more unusual words to look at, and I am going to show you an excerpt from one of my lessons that I did from the place where we visited yesterday. For those who are intrigued about the place in which we were yesterday, I will show you that a little bit later on. Thank you, Roxy. Valentina says, I like the black background. Really? Well, you can have the black background if you want. I don't mind. You see? Although it does seem very strange having nothing else around me. No, I think I will stay with the colourful background. Yes, I prefer that, I think. That is much better. Thank you very much. Hello also to Irene. Hello also Lan Phuong. Lan Phuong Nguyen, hello to you as well. Thank you for joining me today. Yes, we are back once again in the studio today. Balaji says, you fool. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you, Balaji. I try my best. I try my best. Hello also to Karim, who says you look fabulous. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I really needed that lift today. For those wondering where Steve is, he's outside. He's still on holiday. We had a beautiful break yesterday. We went along to a lovely part of Wales. Benenjun Younes says, what does it mean? Obviously. Well, when we say that something is obvious, it means it is very clear. It is something you can see. It is something that is clear. Obvious. So when we say obviously, we are saying that something is very clear. I don't need to explain that thing because it is obvious. It is clear. There is no need to explain what is going on because it is obvious. Very obvious. Hello also Vitas. Hello to Beatrice. Hello also... Oh, hello Sunshine. We could do with some sunshine today. We need a little bit of sunshine here in the studio today, to be honest. Hello also Sandra. Sandra Gonzalez. Thank you very much, by the way, Sandra. Can I say a big thank you to... Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to Sandra Gonzalez. And also Olga, Valentin, and also Gayanov for your lovely donations on my birthday. I did celebrate my birthday on Wednesday, and yes, it's true. I am now another year older, unfortunately. So Sandra, Olga, Valentin and Gayanov, thank you very much for your kind donations on PayPal. Thank you very much. And I do appreciate your donations, of course, because everything I do for you for free. It costs you nothing. Hello, Haklau. Barong is here as well. Yes, we are playing the sentence game today. For those who are wondering, we are playing the sentence game. You look very well today. I am very well. I feel very well because I had a lovely day out in the fresh air. Very nice. Hello, Filippo. Hello, Filippo. Nice to see you here on the live stream. Live English every Sunday, Wednesday, Friday from 2 p.m. UK time. That is when we are on, for those who are wondering. It's very nice to see you here. Thank you for joining me. We had a slight technical problem earlier, but now everything is all right. Hello, Filippo. Have you ever been to the USA? I've never been to the United States. Never been to the USA ever in my life. Shivam. Hello, Shivam. Shivan Kumar Ray is also here on the live chat. Thank you very much. Let's have a look at some strange English words, shall we? Because the English language is full of all sorts of weird and wonderful words. So let's take a few moments to have a look at some strange English words. Here is the first weird word. Very strange. The first word is incite. Incite. As you can see, the spelling is quite simple. It's an easy word to spell. Incite. The word incite means provoke. You are encouraging someone to behave in a certain way. You incite a certain action. You provoke an action to take place. You are encouraging people to behave in a certain way. You might incite violence. You might encourage people to commit crime. You incite. You provoke. You do or say something that will make other people react in a certain way. You are inciting something. Maybe you incite riots, you incite violence. So quite often we will use this in a negative way. So a negative action that has been encouraged by other people. We can say it has been incited. You incite, you provoke, you create a situation with your own action. Here's another interesting word, some strange English words for a Friday afternoon. Oh, I think I've shown this one before, but I just love saying it, to be honest. This word, jiggery-pokery. A little bit of jiggery-pokery. Deceitful behaviour, to behave in a deceptive way. You are doing something, you are maybe misleading someone by the things you say or do. There is some jiggery-pokery going on. The action of being deceitful. Your behaviour is deceitful. If you deceive someone, it means you lie. You say something that is not true. You say something that is not real. Something that you are trying to make another person believe. We can say that it is jiggery-pokery. Ooh, I like that one. This is often used in British English, by the way. Here's another one. Degenerate. To degenerate degenerate. If you degenerate, it means you weaken. You become worse. Maybe if you have a certain condition, maybe an illness, or maybe you have something that is happening because of your age, something will slowly over time cause you to become weak and frail. You degenerate, you weaken, you worsen. Your situation slowly becomes worse. You begin to become weak because of something becoming worse. Quite often old age can cause you to degenerate, or a serious illness. Here's another one. Oh, cacophony. Cacophony. I like this word. Another unusual word, but we do use these words. I am often asked, Mr. Duncan, do we really use these words in English? Yes, we do. Cacophony, there it is. It means disharmony. So something that is creating maybe a situation where people are becoming anxious or upset or maybe angry at each other. We can say that there is a cacophony. Cacophony. Quite often this will express disharmony. People are not getting along. They are disagreeing. They are becoming maybe hateful towards each other. Hello, Nadia. Today it is my mother's birthday. Hello and congratulations to Nadia, and especially your mother, because it is her birthday today. Congratulations to you. I wish I had a little song that I could sing, but I won't. But can I just say, it is your mum's birthday today. Happy birthday to your mother. Thank you, Nadia. The loud sound of music creates a cacophony. Yes. Thank you, Nessar. That's a good suggestion. When I sing, there is a cacophony, says Lolly Lolly. Really? What are you saying there? Are you saying that your singing is not very good? I'm not sure. Maybe you are. Here's another one. Here's another word. Oh. Now this one has an interesting spelling, but also it has an interesting pronunciation as well. Scintilla. Scintilla. A scintilla of something. A small trace of feeling or emotion. Maybe you are expressing your unhappiness or your disinterest. You don't have a scintilla of interest. You don't have any interest in something. So the word scintilla means small trace of feeling. A small trace of feeling. Maybe a type of emotion that you are feeling, but only slightly. A very small feeling of emotion. Maybe interest. Maybe happiness. You almost feel unhappy. In fact, you might say, I don't have a scintilla of happiness. I don't have even a small trace of that particular feeling. Not very nice. Oh, hello, Pedro. Pedro Belmont is here today. Also, Palmyra is here. And we have Irene. Oh, Belarusia is here as well. Thank you, Belarusia, for your lovely message. I saw your message. And don't worry, I know that you have other things going on at the moment in your life. So I know you are very busy during this particular time. But thank you very much for your lovely message. And of course, I do appreciate it. Can I say hello to Mosen as well? Thank you for your message too. So many messages. I am still reading them, to be honest. I'm still looking at your messages because there are so many of them. It might take me another couple of days to read all of your lovely birthday messages, but thank you once again. Thank you. Francesco says scintilla is Italian. It means sparkle. Yes, that's right. So maybe a small spark of emotion. So yes, you can also express scintilla in that way, a small amount of something. So when we talk about emotions, we often talk about having the feeling of a certain emotion or maybe the spark of a certain emotion. So that is why in Italian it means sparkle. So it does have a very similar meaning. You are right. Thank you very much for that. Shall we have another one? Here's another word. Oh, I like this word. Ooh, Mr. Duncan. Symbiosis. Symbiosis. In nature, you will often see symbiosis take place. Maybe two creatures who live side by side, but they are able to help each other or survive by taking advantage of each other. So they live together, and maybe a certain quality or an ability or the way one animal functions is able to help the other animal. So there is normally a mutual reliance, or maybe there is an advantage that both can gain from being together. Symbiosis. I love that word. I love that word. I think it comes from Greek. I'm sure someone will correct me. I think it means alongside or alongside with. I'm sure it has something to do with that. Symbiosis, to be together. You survive, you live, and you also help each other. Normally in the way you live or the way you survive. Symbiosis. It does happen quite often in nature. It really does. And another one. Oh dear. So this one is a negative word. This particular word that I'm showing you now is negative. We often use this word to describe a person who is bitter, or they are spiteful. They have maybe a bad attitude towards other people. Rancor. I like this word. Rancor. If you have rancor, you have bitterness, spite. You have hatred. You express bitterness towards another person. Rancor. I like that word. Haklao says, all the words you love are so strange. Well, I love all English words, to be honest. I love them all, but I am intrigued by unusual words. I must be honest with you, I do find myself quite intrigued by unusual words. Pedro is going to the supermarket now. Take care, Pedro. Don't forget to take your mask. We have to wear our mask when we go to the shops. If we go to the supermarket, we must wear our masks. Hello to TS. Hello, TS. Nice to see you here as well. Here's another one. Here is another word. So we have two more, and then we'll take a break. We are going to visit a lovely place in a few moments. Here's another one. Oh, pendulous. This describes the appearance of something. Things that are loosely hanging. Something that hangs down like that. Maybe, well, if you imagine apples in the tree hanging down heavily and loosely, you can say that they are pendulous. Pendulous. Normally when something hangs down, it will swing as well. Swing. So something that is loosely hanging, and also something that is swinging as well. It is loose. It is pendulous. Pendulous. something that is loose and swinging. Ooh, very nice. Isn't that lovely? And one more strange word. Fortitude. Something that we all need at the moment during this crazy period of time. Something we all need right now is a little bit of fortitude. When we say fortitude, we mean courage. We mean strength, perseverance. You have fortitude. Fortitude. You have courage. You have strength. Very nice. So there they are, some strange English words to start us off on today's English Addict. We have the sentence game coming a little bit later on as well. I hope you will join me for the sentence game as well, a little bit later on. I have a feeling that my technical problem has disappeared. I hope so anyway. Stay tuned, don't go away, stay with us because we have lots of other things coming today. Right now we are going to take a look at one of my video lessons. This is an excerpt from one of my special lessons when I went to a certain place. And if you were watching earlier, you will know that that place is very special, very dear, very special to me. It is also a very beautiful place. Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? I hope so. Here I am on my short summer break, taking a well-deserved rest at Lake Vyrnwy in Wales, and you are very welcome to join me. Lake Vyrnwy lies to the south of the Snowdonia Mountains, in an area known as Montgomeryshire. Just like many parts of Wales, it consists of wide open countryside with lush green hills and many cattle farms. The lake itself makes up a large part of a nature reserve and country estate. The nature reserve is a haven for tourists, hikers, cyclists and birdwatchers who come to this beauty spot each summer to get away from life in the busy towns and cities for a while. The village is very small and only consists of a few houses, a cafe, some gift shops, and an information centre. The lake itself is artificial. It is, in fact, a reservoir, which was constructed towards the end of the 19th century. Construction of the large dam began in 1881 and it took 7 years to complete. The feat of constructing this enormous structure took many months of designing. Keeping the millions of gallons of water captured would need a very tall and wide building indeed. It would also have to be strong. There are two very noticeable features at the reservoir. The first being the tall tower. which from afar looks a little like something from a fairy tale. The purpose of this tower is to strain the water before it makes its way along the aqueduct. An aqueduct is a pipe or channel used for transferring water over long distances. The aqueduct from Lake Vyrnwy is mostly hidden underground. The straining tower is not open to the public. The other very obvious feature at Lake Vyrnwy is, of course, the dam. This is what keeps all the water in place. The dam is 44 metres high from the bottom of the valley and is 39 metres thick at the base. Water is constantly being released from the dam so as to prevent the nearby River Vyrnwy from drying out. Between 5 and 10 million gallons of water is released through this valve every day. When the water level of the reservoir becomes too high, this whole side of the dam is transformed into a huge foaming waterfall as the excess water is steadily released, so as to prevent the surrounding land from becoming waterlogged. It is common for people to confuse the word dam with dike. They are actually not the same thing. A dam is used to keep water in. It captures the water, while a dike is used to keep water out. It is often used as a defence against the sea when the tide is unusually high. Wales is well known for its stunning scenery. Its expansive green valleys and the rolling hills play host to countless wild animals. But no creature is more commonly seen here in Wales than the sheep. The distinctive white dots created by the many flocks are a common sight here, especially during springtime when the lambs are born. This period is called the lambing season. Yes, you can see the full version of that lesson on my YouTube channel. It is available to watch the full version, and of course you can find the link under this video as well. It's a strange one today. It really is a very strange one today because I've had some slight technical issues with the camera and the connection. All sorts of strange things are happening. Also, YouTube have started experimenting with their new live stream page. So they have been making many things, many changes over time. Some of them positive and some of them not so positive. That's all I'm saying about that. I hope you are feeling good today. It is Friday. We are going to play the sentence game shortly. And if you missed yesterday's message we sent a little message yesterday on YouTube, and it is available also on my channel as well. I hope you can see me all right. We've had some problems today with the equipment, and also the connection as well has been a little strange, and I have no idea why. Sometimes when things go wrong, technically, it is hard to find out what the problem is. Sometimes it is very easy. But today there are lots of things going on that I don't quite understand, if I was honest with you. Alessandra says, "Oh, I watched this video some years ago." Well, I did make it a long time ago. I think it must be 10 or maybe 11 years ago, that particular video. A very long time ago. But that was where we were yesterday, you see. That is the actual place we were in yesterday. And shall we have another look? So you will see Mr. Steve. So there is Mr. Steve saying hello. And this is yesterday on our little day trip. We were both feeling quite restless yesterday, so we decided to go somewhere. And that is what we did yesterday. We went to visit one of our most favourite scenic places in the country. And that is where we spent the whole day. In fact, we had a lovely day. We were very lucky with the weather. Hello to background music. Hello, background music. I want to learn English. How can I get started? I want to learn the British accent. Well, of course, accents are just the sounds of speech. However, what you really need, if you want to learn English, you need your basic vocabulary. You need to have some words that you can use in your sentences. And then you start off with simple sentences, easy sentences, and then slowly over time you build on those words. That is what you do. You see, that is what you do if you want to learn English. And if you want to copy my accent, if you want to speak with a British accent, well, that is also something you need to do over time. You listen to other people using English with different accents. If you want a British accent, then you can listen to other people using a British accent. And also it's important to listen to yourself as well. Don't be afraid to listen to your own voice. Even though it seems strange, it is a very useful thing to do. It really is very useful. We are going to play the sentence game in a moment. I hope you are ready. We are playing with the letter E today. The letter E is what we are going to be using in today's sentence game. There are some words missing from our sentences. And what you have to do is guess what the words are. So all of the missing words today begin with the letter E. E for easy. Will today's sentence game be easy? I don't know. Maybe you can have the word everything. Everything is good. Everything is going well. E. Thank you very much for your company today. Lovely to see you here. I know it's Friday. I know maybe you have things to do, places to go, people to see, opportunities to get. Hello, Haklau. Oh, I see. E. Yes, I suppose you could say E. Enjoy English. Ah, you see, enjoy English. Very good. Thank you, Haklau, for that. Pilar. Hello, Pilar. Oh, I'm glad to hear that you had a lovely birthday. I am also 1 year older today. Happy birthday, Pilar. Nice to have you here. spending your birthday with me. Isn't that lovely? And that's exactly the same thing that I was doing. I was doing the same thing on Wednesday, you see, with you. I was actually here on Wednesday as well. Malia says encourage. Oh, yes, that also begins with the letter E. To encourage someone, it means you give them support. You give them positive support. You encourage someone. You encourage someone to learn English. You encourage someone to pursue a certain career. E is what we are looking at today. Emotional. Oh, I was feeling very emotional on Wednesday because I was another year older. Was I happy about it? Not really, if I was honest. Why do you have a smiley face on your tie? Well, I thought it looked nice, you see, nice and happy. That is the whole point of doing this, is to spread a little bit of joy, a little bit of happiness. You can have too much misery sometimes, I think. So sometimes you have to have a little bit of happiness as well. Do you agree? I hope so. Hello, Randa. Randa Saber says encounter. Ah, yes. If you meet someone, if you meet a certain situation, if you have to deal with a certain situation, something you must overcome, you encounter something, you meet something, a thing that can be a situation, a serious problem. You encounter difficulty. You encounter a problem. You encounter another person. You meet them. You come across them. We also have experience. Yes, don't forget there is no such thing as bad experience. All experience in your life is good experience. There is always something to learn from experience, good and bad. I think so. Here we go then. It's time to play the sentence game. Are you ready to play the sentence game? I hope so. I will press the button and then we will get underway with today's sentence game. It's here right now. Here we go then. Are you ready to play the sentence game? I hope so. I really do. Ooh. So we are looking at words beginning with E. And don't forget, we always have my little friend I don't know who that is. That is a different cockerel. You may have noticed a slight change today. So the cockerel today looks slightly different. In fact, I've just noticed he's very different. How did that happen? Shall I change it to the other one? Shall we have the other cockerel? Because to be honest with you, I prefer the other cockerel. I will try to find the other cockerel. Come on. I don't like that cockerel. It's too aggressive. Let's try and get the other one. Come on, Mr. Cockerel, where are you? I bet I can't find it now. Come on, Cockerel, where are you? I want my other cockerel. I don't want that cockerel. I want the other one. Can we have the other cockerel, please, Mr. Duncan? Well, I will try my best to find it. I'm going to find it. No, I can't find it. What has happened to my little cockerel? Ah, I know what. I know what. Let's try that, shall we? Ah, okay then. Oh, I think I've found it. I think I've got my old... There he is. I feel more comfortable with that cockerel. I don't know why. The other one is a little bit too aggressive, to be honest. I like that one. Hopefully it will still work. Here we go then. Are you ready to play the sentence game? Here is today's first sentence that we are going to look at. And all you have to do is tell me what the missing words are. I will give you a clue, of course. There will be a clue. There will be the number of letters contained in the missing word or words. You see. So sometimes there might be one missing word. Sometimes there might be many missing words. Here is the first one. If you don't know the rules, I'm sure you will eventually get the hang of it. Here we go. Today's first sentence game right now. Oh, Mr. Duncan. Now, I'm not sure if this is easy or hard. Maybe someone will say, Mr. Duncan, it is very easy. Or maybe someone will say, Mr. Duncan, that is very hard. We will see. Partap. Hello, Partap. Partap says, today is my birthday. It would appear that a lot of people are having their birthday during August, including me, last Wednesday. It was my birthday, unfortunately. Is the rooster the same as cockerel? Well, basically, yes, the male chicken. You can say cockerel, rooster. Hello also to... Oh, hello, we have some answers coming through for today's first sentence game. Very nice. You are very quick. Can I just say your fingers are very fast today on the sentence game. Thank you very much. Happy birthday to Partap. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for spending your birthday here with me. That's very nice. Thank you for your... Oh, here we go. We have answers coming through. A lot of people getting this right. Ooh. All learning starts at the something level. We are looking for 10 letters. So you can see the number of letters is 10. It is a word that begins with E. All learning starts at the something level. But what is it? What is it? We have quite a few answers coming through. Interesting. Yeah, I see. Yes. Who was first, I wonder? Let's have a look. Who was the first person with the answer? We had Richard, also Shard, Lolly Lolly, Benjaloon, also Anakobi, and Nguyen Van Heep. Thank you very much. And yes, we had a lot of correct answers there. Here is the answer coming up right now, but first of all, we need Mr. Cockerel to say hello. Time's up. Yes, I do prefer that cockerel. I think that cockerel is much nicer than the other one. The other one is too aggressive. I think so. All learning starts at the what? The answer is bing. Elementary. Elementary. Ooh, elementary, dear Duncan. Elementary, dear viewer. That is the answer to the first sentence game today. All learning starts at the something level. But what does elementary mean? Simple, basic. The start of learning normally involves learning those things that are elementary, easy, the simple parts of any subject. For example, English, you see? So learning English, when you start off learning English, you normally learn the easy things first. And then slowly but surely, you will start to learn the difficult things later. So yes, there it was, today's first sentence game. Congratulations to those who got it right. Oh, I'm so happy that you called my name, Mr. Duncan. That's okay. You're welcome. Here's another sentence game. Will you get this one right? We will find out. We have 2 missing words coming up right now. Oh. He spoke something for an hour about his something adventure. He spoke something for an hour about his something adventure. But what is the word? Or should I say words? There are 2 words missing here. 10 and 8 letters. 10 letters and also 8 letters. Bum. For those wondering what was happening then, I was just having a drink of water to refresh my throat. I'm back now. He spoke something for an hour about his something adventure. Now I think if you have an adventure, what are you doing? When you have an adventure, what are you normally doing? How do you normally have an adventure? What is it that you are doing when you have an adventure? There is a particular thing that you do, and during that time you will have adventures. He spoke something for an hour about his something adventure. But what? What is it? Interesting. I will be very interested to see what the answers are from you. Randar says the second word is expected. You have the right number of letters. We have some answers coming through right now. I will tell you the answer, don't worry. So in this game, even if you don't know the answer, you will still learn the answer to the sentence game. So this is not a test. Even if you don't know, you will still learn something new from this game. Oh, hello, Natalie Telberg says, happy belated birthday, Mr. Duncan. Thank you for your useful lessons. Belated. That's an interesting word. Belated means late. So maybe if you have your birthday on Wednesday, someone will send the birthday greeting later. So they will say, here is your belated birthday greeting. Belated. It means late or later than it should have been. Hello, Mustafa. We have quite a few answers coming through here. The sentence game is now underway for this Friday afternoon in England. It is coming up to 15 minutes past 3 o'clock. I don't know what time it is where you are because I'm not there. Some very interesting answers coming through. Some of them are correct and some of them are not correct. We do have some correct answers. Interesting. So the second missing word might be a place. Oh, you see? So I'm giving you a little clue there. I'm giving you a clue. A few more seconds and then I will give you the answer. Very interesting. We are getting quite a few answers coming through now. He spoke something for an hour about his something adventure. 10 letters and 8 letters. A lot of people are saying exciting. Well, I suppose you could say exciting, but I'm looking for a particular place. A place in the world. Interesting. Mountain. Yes, I like that. That's very good. It's very good. But I'm talking about a certain place. Yes, you can have a mountain adventure. Maybe if you climb up a mountain and maybe you have lots of different experiences whilst you are up the mountain. Yes, you could. Definitely. Mountain. I like that. That is not the one I have here, but you could have mountain. I think so. And also exciting, I suppose. But we are looking for a place, a certain place. He spoke something for an hour about his something adventure. The time is approaching. It is almost time to reveal the answers. Oh, thank you, Mr. Cockerell, for saying hello as well. So we have 2 answers here. We are looking for 2 words in this particular sentence game. The answers are bing. Okay. Eloquently. He spoke eloquently for an hour about his European adventure. So someone who was travelling across Europe. Maybe they were visiting Europe. Maybe they were going around Europe, visiting lots of different places. Your European adventure. He spoke eloquently. If you speak eloquently, it means you speak in an interesting way. A way that is nice to listen to. Something that is relaxing, eloquent. So a person who speaks eloquently is speaking in a soft, polite, clear, relaxing way. And he spoke all about his European adventure. European. Nessar says, yeah, both of my answers are correct. He spoke eloquently for an hour about his European adventure. So there it was, the second sentence game for today. We had quite a few correct answers coming through there, in fact. We had mountain, of course. You could have said mountain adventure. The only problem is it doesn't begin with E, you see. So we were looking for letters or words beginning with E. You see? Your European adventure. You can have a lot of adventure, a lot of experiences, a lot of fun travelling around Europe. Here's another one. Are you ready for the next sentence game? Here it is right now. Oh, okay then. They will not something us. We will something to find them. Oh, they will not something us. We will something to find them. We are looking for 5 letters and 9 letters. Both of the words begin with the letter E. That is what we are looking for today. So all of the letters or all of the words begin with the letter E. E for everything. E for evening. E for energy. They will not something us, we will something to find them. So it sounds as if you are looking for someone in this particular sentence. Maybe you are looking for someone. Interesting. We have a lot of answers coming through slowly. Oh, I see. Oh, Vitas says Egyptian. Yes, you could. I suppose you could have an Egyptian adventure. If you went to Egypt, you might have an adventure. Maybe lots of interesting things might happen to you whilst you are in Egypt. Good one. I like that one. Good. But what about the answer now? What about the answer to this sentence game right now? They will not something us, we will something to find them. 5 and 9 letters. Thanks for your lovely messages concerning yesterday's message, which we recorded yesterday with Steve. Steve and myself, we were enjoying a little bit of relaxation in one of our most favourite places yesterday. So thanks for your messages. We did have a good time. We really did. They will not something us, we will something to find them. And we are looking for the letter E. Luis Mendez. Encounter. Yes, interesting. Encounter. Encounter. Interesting. Wow. Everyone has gone very quiet. I think maybe this is difficult. It would appear that this particular sentence game is difficult. I thought this was not too difficult, but in fact, it would appear that it is quite hard. I'm sorry about that. It's too hard, Mr. Duncan. Belarusia is getting angry with me. It's too hard, Mr. Duncan. I will try to give you some easy ones later. Maybe. They will not something us. We will something to find them. So maybe if you are looking for someone, imagine you are looking for someone. If you are looking for a person, maybe a person who has done something wrong or bad, but now they are hiding. They are hiding in a certain place. What are they doing? What are they doing? How can you actually describe that word? They will not something us. We will something to find them. Partap says evaporate. They will not evaporate us. Interesting. Yes. Hello, Thomas. Thomas Castro is here as well. Hello. Thank you very much for joining me today. I think this one might be difficult. I thought this one was quite easy, but I was wrong, unfortunately. Expect. Thank you, TS. So TS says expect. Well, expect has 6 letters. We are looking for 5 letters. Ooh. I didn't think this was so hard, you see. I'm surprised at this. I thought this was quite easy, but it would appear that it isn't. I will give you a few more seconds and then we will have the answer. Mr. Cockerell will say hello in a moment. They will not something us. We will something to find them. This is a very difficult one, apparently. Okay, then. I will give you the answer right now. Come on, Mr. Cockerell. Come and say hello. I prefer you. You are much nicer than the other one. I think so. They will not something us. We will something to find them. But what is the answer? It's coming up right now. Bing! Oh, Mr. Duncan. Oh, yes. They will not evade us. Evade. If you evade something, you are hiding away. You are trying to not be found. You are trying your best to hide away. They will not evade us. Evade. Evade. I suppose you could also say avoid as well. But the only problem is avoid begins with A. Evade. They will not evade us. We will endeavour to find them. Evade. You hide away. You are trying your best not to be found. You will hide in a place where you cannot be found. Evade. Endeavour. They will not evade us. We will endeavour to find them. Endeavour, of course, is to try your best. You try hard. You work hard. You struggle to do something. You will do whatever it takes. You will endeavour. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. You will endeavour to do something. They will not evade us. We will endeavour to find them. And there it was. Boom. Ba-ding. Shall we have another one? I think we have 3 more. And then we will go. So we have about another 20 minutes and then we will go. I see. Interesting. Here's another one. I hope this is easy. So if this one is easy, please tell me. If it is too hard, also please tell me. The next sentence game coming up right now. I wonder if anyone would say this about me. I don't know. I'm not sure. His spectacles, you see? Spectacles. His spectacles gave him an something appearance. His spectacles gave him an something appearance. A person who wears glasses quite often looks in a certain way. They have a certain image. When we see someone wearing glasses, we might make a judgment about them. His spectacles beep, 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 gave him an something appearance. But what? We are looking for 7 letters. Benjaloon says elegant. I suppose elegant. Yes, elegant. Elegant. It begins with E, elegant. But there is something very specific, something very definite about a person who wears glasses. When a person is wearing spectacles, glasses, there is normally an image that we imagine. We think, he's wearing glasses. She is wearing glasses. We normally make a certain assumption. Hello, Maria Julia Rodriguez. Hello to you. Thanks for joining us today. We are playing the sentence game. You have joined us at a very interesting moment. We have the sentence game. His spectacles gave him an something appearance. So what do you think? When you see someone wearing glasses, there is something that you always think when you see them. Interesting. We have no correct answers. Now, I thought this one was easy. I thought this was quite easy. Again, you see. Interesting. Yes. I think if Tomek was here, if Tomek or Sergio were here, I think they would both get it right. I think so. Interesting. Partap, educate. You are very close, you see. You are very close. That is a good one. You are very close. Partap. Mika. Oh, hello, Mika. Welcome again. Nice to see you back. I hope things are okay in Japan, where you are. Interesting. When you see a person wearing glasses, you often think, oh, that person looks what? We've had a lot of people say elegant. Yes, I suppose you might say elegant. A person who wears glasses looks elegant. But there is another word as well. Another word beginning with the letter E. Lan Fung says elegant. We have a lot of people saying elegant. Interesting. I will give you the answer to the sentence game right now. Wow, you were very quick. That is a very, very excited cockerel. I think so. Oh, we have some correct answers. Well done. Nice. Oh, it looks as if Vitas was first with the correct answer. Well done, Vitas. Also, Richard and Corrie as well. Well done. You got it right. Thank you. And the answer to the sentence game, this particular sentence game, is bing, erudite. Ooh, a person who looks erudite, or a person who appears to be erudite, is learned or educated. A person who might be smart, or maybe they have a lot of knowledge. Erudite. I love that word, erudite. Erudite. So there is a nice word. You might also say that that is an interesting English word as well. An erudite person is a person who appears educated, smart and clever. But not me. I'm not talking about me, don't worry. Congratulations, Vitas. You were first with the correct answer to that. Very good. Nice one. And even if you don't know the answer, don't worry, you will still learn something new today. Bing, bong. We have time for maybe two more. Maybe two more, and then I will be going. Here is the next sentence game. Oh dear. Oh, this one. This one might be difficult. I'm going to get into trouble with this. Oh dear. I'm hoping that someone will get this right. We are looking for words beginning with E. E for everywhere. E for everlasting. Something that is everlasting lasts forever, or at least for a very long time. Everlasting. You might have your everlasting love, or perhaps your everlasting gobstopper. This something item could something up something the need for surgery. Yes, it sounds like we are talking about something that will change the way in which something is done. This something item could something up something the need for surgery. So maybe here we are talking about something that might be making a change. You are changing from one thing to another. This something item could something up something the need for surgery. Interesting. It looks as if we have one of the words, it looks like, yes. So we have one word that a lot of people are getting right. Well done. 8, 3, and 11. 8 letters, 3 letters, and also 11 letters as well. A big word at the end. Ooh. I know what you're going to say, Mr. Duncan. You're making it too hard. It's too difficult. It doesn't matter, even if you don't know the answer. I will still give you the answer, and then you will learn something new. So I think it's great. I really do. Hello, Smart. Smart says, "Hi, sweet Duncan." Do you mean me? I'm embarrassed now. You've embarrassed me. By the way, I will be back with you on Sunday. Yes, you can have me 3 times a week. Sunday, Wednesday and Friday. So I will be back with you on Sunday, and yes, Steve will be here. Mr. Steve will be joining us on Sunday. No doubt he will be talking about the adventure we had yesterday. Very nice. Mr. Duncan, you are right. It is too hard. Hello, Mosen. Hello, Mr. Duncan. Sorry I am late. That's okay. I'm sure you have things to do in your life, just like we all do. So don't worry. Don't worry. Interesting. I don't think anyone is going to get this right. So I wasn't sure if this was easy or hard. I wasn't really sure, you see. But it would appear that maybe this is actually hard. This something item could something up something the need for surgery. I will give you a few more moments and then we will have the answer. Stand by, Mr. Cockerell. Stand by. Yes, okay then. Jamie Raymau says this is too easy. Okay, well, if it's too easy, please give me the answer. Please give me the answers. Come on. If it's so easy, if it's too easy, give me the answers. Come on, Jamie. Put your money where your mouth is, as we say. If you want to prove that it's easy, you must put your money where your mouth is. Come on, we need proof. Please prove it. We are getting some very interesting suggestions. Very interesting. The answer coming up in a moment. Are you ready, Mr. Cockerell? We are going soon. The answer is... You were late then. Where were you? What was going on then? Mr. Cockerell was late. Here we go then. Here's the answer to this particular sentence game. We have 3 missing words. This something item could something up something the need for surgery. Many people got one of the words right. The answers are bing. Oh, Mr. Duncan, that is very, very, very spiteful. How could you do that? So now you're saying, oh, Mr. Duncan, now we can see it. Yes, you see? This everyday item could end up eradicating the need for surgery. Eradicate. You are eradicating something. You are making something disappear. Something that slowly disappears. Maybe a certain action will cause something to slowly vanish. Maybe a situation, maybe an action, maybe something that many people do. Over time, they will stop doing it. You are eradicating something. You can eradicate an object. You can eradicate a method of doing something. This everyday item could end up eradicating the need for surgery. So something that might change the way something happens. And if you notice at the start of the sentence, we have every day. Something that is every day is common, a common thing. Something you see quite often. Something you see on a daily basis. You see every day. So an everyday item is something you see often. Maybe you might say a chair. A chair is an everyday item. It is everyday item. It is something you see quite often. Valentina says, I've got to go. I've got to go. See you on Sunday, Valentina. That's okay. See you on Sunday. I will be here, and so will Steve. He will also be here on Sunday. Bing. Bong. We have time for one more sentence game, and then I will go. I'm going. But where? Where am I going? I'm going just over there. Just over there. There. Over there. That's where I'm going. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see me because I will be off. Here's the last one. Would you like the last sentence game? Okay, here it comes right now. Oh, okay then. Oh, interesting. I think a lot of people are going to get this one. I hope so. So maybe some of you will actually get the answer right here. I hope so. They believe that the something of the something occurred under the ocean bed. Or you could also say the ocean floor. So underneath the bottom of the ocean bed. The ocean bed, or maybe the ocean floor, under the ocean bed. They believe that the something of the something occurred under the ocean bed. But what? Hello, Mr. Deck Snow. Hello, Mr. Deck Snow. How are you? Are you okay? I really hope so. I hope you're having a good Friday. Vitas. Belarusia is going. See you on Sunday, hopefully, Belarusia. I know you are busy at the moment, and I really do appreciate your messages. Thank you very much. I did see your message that you sent as well. Thank you. Mika. Mika has made a guess at one of the words beginning with E. So both of these missing words begin with E. And that's what we're looking at. And we are looking for right now. Interesting. Does anyone know the answer to the first one? So what about the first word? I wonder what that could be. Hello, Humble Spear. Don't forget to take a cup of water. I have my water here. Can you see it? So yes, I do have my water right here. I have my bottle of water to keep me refreshed and hydrated. Like this, you see? Lovely. They believe that the something of the something occurred under the ocean bed. But what could it be? We are looking for two missing words, both beginning with E, 9 letters and 10 letters. Interesting. Thank you very much for your company today. I really do appreciate it. I hope it's been okay. We had some slight problems earlier. I'm going to try and find out why we had some problems earlier. There is part of my studio that is not working properly, and I have to now find out what the problem is. So that should keep me busy for the rest of the day and also tomorrow. Hopefully, I will be able to sort it out. Oh, we have some correct answers coming through. Thank you very much. We have correct answers coming through right now. Very good. Interesting. The answer is coming up in a few moments, and then I will go. Wow. Today's lesson has gone by very quickly, I think. It really has. Time's up. They believe that the something of the something occurred under the ocean bed. Mika got one of the words correct. We also had Anakobi. Oh, thank you, Anakobi. You were correct. Yes. Also Thomas and Beatrice Also Zeburka. Oh, quite a few, you see. Quite a few. Also Mohammed Rafi as well. Interesting. The answer to today's final sentence game is bing, epicenter and earthquake. Epicenter and earthquake. The point of origin under the ground where an earthquake begins, or the strongest point of an earthquake. Quite often, the place where it is the strongest or worst. They believe that the epicenter of the earthquake occurred under the ocean bed. The epicenter. Epicenter. So the epicenter is where the earthquake is at its strongest. The epicenter of something is where something is the most fierce, or where something is the strongest. The epicenter. They believe that the epicenter of the earthquake occurred under the ocean bed. Epicenter. And of course, earthquake. Do you get earthquakes in England? I have been asked this question many times. We don't. We don't have earthquakes, although sometimes the earth does move slightly. Sometimes we have things called earth tremors. So a tremor is slight movement. So it isn't very strong, but we can sometimes, in this country, we can have earth tremors. So the ground will move slightly. But normally it doesn't cause any damage. Tremor. We have earth tremors. So no, we don't have earthquakes in England. We don't. I suppose some people might say we are lucky because of that. And that is it. That is not only the end of the sentence game, it's also the end of me. Well, just for today, not forever. I hope you've enjoyed today's live stream. Thank you very much for your company. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for joining me today. I do appreciate it. I will be back with you on Sunday for those who are wondering. Sunday, Wednesday and Friday is when you can find me on YouTube. Every Sunday, Wednesday and Friday from 2 p.m. UK time is when I'm with you. So now you know, which means I will be back on Sunday. I hope you've enjoyed today's live stream. I hope it's been interesting. Mika says, knowing the epicenter of an earthquake is important for us. Yes, sometimes you can work out where an earthquake might occur. So it is sometimes possible to do that. Palmyra says, once I experienced an earthquake in Italy. It was not a pleasure. It was not a pleasure. I've never experienced an earthquake. Never. But we have had earth tremors. So earth tremors when the ground moves or shakes slightly. So we do have them sometimes. Hello, Parisa. I will start watching this lesson because I was late again. It's all right. Don't worry. Better late than never. And don't forget, you can watch this again. So this will be saved. It will be stored on YouTube. So you can watch this lesson as many times as you want. You can also find out where we were yesterday. We had a lovely day trip, which was nice because I don't know about you, but I'm really, really tired of being at home all the time. So we decided to drive off somewhere yesterday. We went somewhere lovely and scenic yesterday. Thank you for your company. Lovely to see you all here. I'm going now. This is Mr. Duncan saying see you on Sunday, along with Mr. Steve as well. And of course, until the next time we meet here on YouTube, stay safe, stay happy, take good care of not only yourself but also those around you. And I will see you on Sunday from 2 p.m. UK time. And of course, until the next time we meet here on YouTube, you know what's coming next. Yes, you do. Ta-ta for now.